Meteorologist Tamara Berg joins us now, and I guess for the most part, the week looks pretty good, although we do have another system for tomorrow, right?
We do, yeah. That one will provide us a bit more in the way of shower activity for snowfall in the Sierra and more rain headed to the valley. Right now, we still have a couple of showers to talk about in the last 3 hours. Most of the activity has really been centered across part of our southern viewing area. So as you get south of Modesto, let's say, that's where I've been seeing some of the steadier bands of rain. A couple pop-up showers, though, as you get just to the south of Oroville. I've had a few showers fill in around the Sutter Buttes, and then a couple of showers there around parts of the Cape Hay Valley, including just north of Esparto right now. And driving along 505, those roadways will be damp. If you're driving, let's say, Sacramento down into Vacaville, Vallejo, Fairfield area, those conditions may be a little soggy, but there's no rain coming down right now at this point. So we get into the top of the 6 o'clock hour around Modesto. Soggy start for folks there as you'll get into the Escalon Riverbank area. Roads will be a little damp, but you'll notice that the steadiest, heaviest rainfall is really to the south of Groveland. Groveland, the rain is nice and steady. You get to Coulterville and beyond that, and you get into some steadier pockets of rain. Temperatures overall are trending a little cooler as we kick off your Tuesday, so grab the jacket for yourself and the family getting out the door. 49 if you're just heading out in Fairfield, 48 in Sacramento. It's 48 currently in Modesto, waking up to 41 degrees in Placerville. And in the Valley Planner for today, we will see sun and clouds mixing in. A relatively quiet day for the valley, outside of maybe a pop-up shower here and there. Highs will peak in the upper 50s. The Sierra will still see the chance for snow today. I'll talk about that coming up. 6:02 right now. Brian, what are you chatting about on the roadways?
We'll start out here in West Sacramento on Interstate 80 at Enterprise Boulevard here, looking back towards downtown Sacramento. You can see those clouds hanging over the area, but certainly not a dark cloud hanging over your commute. Things looking good. They're all in the green this morning from Folsom coming on down into downtown. Looking good here on Interstate 80 over at Dudley. There's a crash there. They've got both vehicles over to the right-hand shoulder on the surface streets, but no other issues. 80 over the top or coming in on Cap City Freeway. We do have one other surface street crash we'll highlight here. Florin Road, where it becomes Elk Grove Florin Road. We have two vehicles involved there, partially blocking the intersection. They're just waiting on a tow truck. So if you're heading down Florin Road, watch out for the flashing lights there. And then 5 and 99 out of Elk Grove. No issues on the northbound ride as you make your way up to Sacramento from Elk Grove. And then through Stockton, we're quiet here. One minor issue over on the surface street there, just off of 99, but nothing on the freeway to slow you down. We do have an incident westbound 580. A car spun out and is blocking the number 1 lane there. So we're seeing some additional delays there on the westbound side of 580 as you make your way out of 205, where it's already delayed, a 28-minute ride there. 580 is 25 minutes, but as you saw on the map here in Sacramento, everything's still running at the limit. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Brian. Well, off Highway 99, take a look at this. A jackknife big rig was blocking all lanes of southbound 99 late last night around the Stockton area. Video here from a viewer driving by a little after 9 p.m. Crews worked overnight to clear everything. The road is finally back open. Well, there are ongoing road closures to be aware of as a result of the recent storm. County Road 22 in Yolo County is closed through the Yolo bypass due to flooding. The closure extends from the Walgreens Distribution Center to the northbound ramp of I-5. The closure is expected to last several days. And this morning, many people are still sitting around in the dark.
Yeah, KCRA3's Melanie Wingo live in Rockland now with a look at the impact of power outages there. Melanie, good morning.
Good morning. Well, we are on the campus Sierra College's Rockland site, and we are seeing some lights on here, but they're still dealing with the ripple effect of power outages that happened here. So classes will be canceled at this site, the Rockland campus, throughout the day today. This is just one of several locations that did experience a power outage following the storms that we saw over the weekend. PG&E crews were trying to restore power to thousands of homes and businesses, but it still could be at least another day, we're hearing from the utility, before power is fully restored for homes and businesses in parts of Placer County. So KCRA3 caught up with one family trying to get through this outage as best as they can. A father helping out his kids with a generator.
We live up in Georgetown, and our power goes out quite a bit up there. So we have a large generator that runs the whole house, and we expect power to be out summertime and sometimes in the winter. And so we're all prepared with our generator. So I know they didn't have one, so that's why we brought ours down for them.
So back out here live, Sierra College says all of its other locations, including NCC, Tahoe Truckee, and Roseville Center, will be open for classes today. But again, the Rockland site is closed, and we should expect to find out whether it will be open tomorrow fully by about noontime today. That's what Sierra College is telling us. Reporting live from the Sierra College Rockland campus, Melanie Wingo, KCRA 3 News.
Melanie, thanks so much for that live report. All right, so let's get a look at some of the outage numbers. SMUD is still working to restore power, but crews are making progress. More than 6,000 customers are still in the dark. That's down from earlier this morning. The Arden Arcade area has the most impacted customers. As for PG&E, Nevada County has the most outages reported with more than 8,500. Placer County has 7,400, but it is a significant drop from the more than 20,000 that were without power yesterday. PG&E crews have restored a total of 1 million customers across the state since Sunday. Meanwhile, some schools will be closed for another day as they also deal with outages and damage. In addition to Sierra College and Rockland that Melanie mentioned, Rockland Unified will decide an hour before classes start whether they can open some of their impacted campuses. Meanwhile, Westside Elementary in the Twin Rivers District of North Sacramento is also dealing with outages as well.
Well, it's not just power. Thousands of Xfinity customers are still dealing with internet outages. While Comcast works to restore service, they've actually opened up Wi-Fi hotspots all across the region.
Yeah, these public hotspots are free for anyone to use, including people who don't have Xfinity. They can be found in shopping districts, parks, and near other businesses. When you open up the list of available networks, it'll simply come up as Xfinity Wi-Fi. You can also find a list of hotspots on the Xfinity website.
A Citrus Heights Dollar Tree store closed because its roof collapsed during the storm, and it could be a while before it reopens.
KCRA 3's Mike DeSell joining us now live with a look at what happened there. Mike, good morning.
Yeah, and you guys described what happened here at this Dollar Tree store on Sunrise near Woodmore Oaks, but let me take you inside and let you see what happened here. Sac Metro fire crews posted this on Twitter showing that early in the morning on Monday, the roof of this Dollar Tree collapsed, in their words, due to the storm. Fortunately, no one was injured. The store closed at that time. However, a bright orange notice on the front door now reads, "Do not enter, unsafe to occupy." Interestingly, right next to it, a handwritten note on the door notes that power is out, probably the least of the concern for those who need to repair this dollar store. The bottom line back out here live is that even though the store hours are posted in the window as opening at 9 a.m. on a regular Tuesday, this is one Dollar Tree location that will likely remain shut down for the foreseeable future as it continues to deal with the ongoing impacts of that big round of weather that just came through this weekend and yesterday. Live outside the Dollar Tree on Sunrise, Mike DeSell, KCRA 3 News.
Mike, thanks so much for that live report. Many homeowners and businesses across Northern California will spend another day having to clean up after the weekend storms. Powerful winds Sunday knocked down trees and power lines. They tossed branches everywhere. Andrea Hernandez helps her dad run their family's tree removal service. Their crew was out Monday helping families assess damage from the fallen trees. She says these are the times they feel they can make the most impact in their community.
Just trying to go out and knock on doors of people who have like damaged property and just been trying to help out.
Tree removal crews will be booked for several weeks. In many cases, the trees are so large and the damage is so bad, homeowners just can't do the work themselves. Now, while our region got walloped by the wind, Southern California dealt with dozens of mudslides. Here's a look at the damage in a Beverly Hills neighborhood. Vehicles were stuck in a mudslide there. Other debris was scattered across the street. Crews were working throughout yesterday to clear everything up. The chief of the LA Fire Department says this was just one of many reports of mudslides.
Public Works has been hard at work. They have reported over 120 mudslides and debris flows throughout the city.
She also said 16 people had to be rescued yesterday from the storm's impacts. And take a look at this rescue from the Los Angeles River. Firefighters lowered a rescuer into the river to reach a man that jumped into this rushing water to save his dog. You can see just how fast that water is moving there and how difficult this was. The man was ultimately flown to the hospital. He's expected to be okay. And the dog was also found and recovered. LA fire officials estimate that the water level on the river was at least 10 feet. It was flowing going around 15 miles an hour.
Well, the dog ended up being found actually fine. It had managed to swim to safety. Local shelter is caring for the dog and treating it for some minor injuries.